After finishing the second part of my 3 day, 2 night trip in Java at Mount Bromo, we set our journey to our third destination, that is the Aigen crater. The journey to the Aigen crater from Mount Bromo is pretty lengthy and it takes around 6 to 8 hours depending upon the terrain and traffic. Between, our driver stopped at a restaurant from where we had our lunch, and then he also stopped at a petrol pump. With the full petrol tank, we set off our journey to the Mount Aigen, and in between, he also stopped at a convenience store from where we could buy some snacks or something like that. These type of roads remind me of the roads we find in India. From Mount Bromo, we went to Malang, and from Malang, we are on our way to Aigen crater, and it takes around 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours for our journey to the Aigen. During the initial part of our journey to the Aigen crater, we were actually traveling through small towns, and we could see the transformation from small towns to villages, and from villages to forest, and then the deep forest. Another thing which I noticed in Indonesia or in this part of Indonesia was many women was able to ride two wheelers, and that is something which I see as a progressive thinking or a sign of women empowerment. And most of these women were Muslim women wearing hijabs. So we reached Bondowoso Naijan Geopark, and from here we have again 1.5 2 hour journey to the main Naijan crater. Here are few visuals during my journey from Bondowoso to the Naijan crater. Finally, we reached a village near the Ijen crater, and it's almost 5:36 o'clock in the evening, and we are on our way to our homestay villa. It was a very long day because I started my day at around 12:30 a.m. in the morning. Started off from Malang and then went to Mount Bromo, took a hike at Mount Bromo and explored the Mount Bromo, and from there it was a 6 to 8 hour journey to Banyuwangi. Banyuwangi is the place where Ijen crater is situated. This is the homestay villa where I'll be spending some time in the evening, taking a nap, and again we'll get ready by 2 a.m. the next morning. So, the whole journey involving Mount Bromo and the Ijen crater is a very tiresome journey. This is the room which is allotted to me. There is no AC, there is only a wall fan, and there is no requirement of AC as such because it is very cool here in the room. And the bathroom also was super spacious with all facilities available. They also provided towel as well as soap and also a pair of shampoo sachet. A hand wash was also provided, and there was also hot water to take showers as well. Overall, the room was warm and cozy and was enough for a few hours of stay. They also provided mosquito mat with a machine. Overall, if you're planning for a 2 day trip, you may stay here for one more day and enjoy the scenery as well as the climate here at Banyuwangi. We were then taken to this hotel for having our dinner. I think this was one of the premium hotels or a restaurant in that area. It is fascinating and surprising to see such a beautiful restaurant or resort in the middle of a forest. After having the mee goreng and the hot chocolate, I went back to my homestay and took a rest for some time so that I can continue my journey tomorrow early morning to the Ijen crater. It's almost 8:39 now, and I have to go and sleep so that I can get up tomorrow at 2 in the morning.